Hello, my name is Republic of Eldana and my partner is Ramil. Our group number is IT1-2103 and our topic is the acts of the Republic of Kazakhstan governing legal relations in the sphere of information security.
Hello, I'm Ramil. I talk about information system and information system in Kazakhstan. Firstly, we need to know some rules and processes for implementing these rules. This include information security, data protection, digital signature. Information security is a process that prevents unauthorized access, attempts to use editing, in advance modification, research. The main task of information security is balanced protection of confidentiality and availability of data, taking into account and the expediency of application and without any damage to the productivity of the organization. Information security in Kazakhstan. In order to understand the scale of information security in Kazakhstan, it is necessary to analyze a number of aspects. Firstly, it is necessary to define what is meant by information security in general and the one in Kazakhstan specifically. Secondly, it is necessary to examine the extent of the legal understanding of the phenomenon. Thirdly, analyze the technological side of the problem and fourthly, determine the social and physiological related to information security in the country, in the Kazakhstan. In Kazakhstan, the legal branch of information law still does not exist, although the need to systemize and the practice has been a talking point for a long time, as the main objective of information security are creation and the strengthening of the national information protection. National information protection system or including state information resource, protection of state information resource, and as well as human rights and the public interests in the information sphere, reduction or prevention of Kazakhstan's information dependence. Information expansion or blocking by other states, information isolation, and the president, parliament, government, and other state bodies and organizations. The main task of ensuring information security of the Republic of Kazakhstan are improvement of national legislation in legalization in the field of information security, identification, assessment, forecast of sources and threats to information security, determination of criteria for access to the exploration of a set of measures and methods of their implementation, answering state information security policy, legal regulation, and the coordination coordination of activities of state bodies and organizations in the field of information security. That's all.
I'm Eldana. I talk about digital signature. Digital signature is a cryptographic mechanism used to verify the authenticity and the integrity of digital data. Um, a digital signature is intended to solve the problem of tampering and impersonation in digital communications. Uh, Digital signatures can provide evidence of origin, identity, and status of electronic documents, transactions, or digital messages. And the signers can also use them to acknowledge informed consent. And in many countries, including the um, uh, many countries, digital signatures are considered legally binding in the same way uh, as traditional handwritten document signatures. How do digital signatures work? Digital signatures are based on public key cryptography, also known as asymmetric cryptography, using uh, a public algorithm. Two keys are generated, creating a mathematically linked pair of keys, one private and one public. Digital signatures works of public key cryptographics to mutually authenticating cryptographic keys. The individual who creates the digital signature uses a private key to encrypt signature-related data, while the only way to decrypt that data is with the signer's public key. And if the client uh, oh, or recipient can't open the document with the signer's public key, that's a sign there is a problem with the document or the signature. This is how digital signatures are authenticated. Next slide. A government that interacts with public authorities, citizens, organizations in an electronic format with minimal personal interaction. E-government is a single mechanism of state and the citizens' cooperation, also state bodies with one another, which enables its concerted activity over the help of information technologies. That particular mechanism led to cut down calls in state bodies, reduce and speed up getting help with inquiries, certificates, authorization documents, and etc. The creation of e-government was necessary for more effective, open and accessible for citizens and for work of state bodies. Um, there are going improvement and optimization of process permanently. For example, significantly simplified the uh, procedure of business registration or and also, for example, this process was very difficult and long, employ over uh, 20 or 30 days, but now a few hours due to systems integration. Data protection. Data protection is the process of safeguarding important data from corruption, compromise, or loss, and providing the capability to restore the data to a functional state should something happen to render the data inaccessible or unstable. Data protection is the process of safeguarding important information from corruption or loss. The importance of data protection increases as the amount of data created and stored continues to grow up at unprecedented rates. There is also little tolerance for downtime that can make it impossible to access important information. Consequently, a large part of data protection strategy is ensuring that data can be restored quickly after any corruption or loss. Protecting data from compromise and ensuring data privacy are other key components of data protection. That's all. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for attention.